We have organized our theme through 4 chapters using the base document elaborated by the ICMI Study IPC. Chapter 1 examines curriculum reforms in Denmark, France, the Philippines, and mainland China in considerable detail. Reforms in Wallonia-Brussels Federation, Tunisia, and Quebec, Canada are discussed, though in much less detail. The description of these reforms provides a first line of response to the question: what are the examples of successful or unsuccessful reforms, and what are the reasons for their success or failure? Chapter 2 identifies factors that intervene within mathematics curriculum reforms and precisely seek for processes, models, or best common practices that can be relevant for the progress or success of a reform. To collect elements from diverse contexts, cultural, socioeconomical, and geographical, 3 cases are introduced, first with certain detail: Japan, Thailand, and Costa Rica. Chapter 3 first analyze the factors in teachers' initial preparation and in their professional development that act in the curriculum implementation, the interrelation between reform and teachers' action. Secondly, it refers to types of resources and what are their roles in the implementation of reformed curricula. A final chapter seeks to provide a set of laws that emerge from the studies carried out in all the previous chapters. It is rather a meta-reflection. We can suggest what I call 6 laws for curriculum implementation. 1. There can be a combination of factors for the implementation of a curriculum reform that is successful in one country and will not be successful in another. 2. To achieve success, the existence of appropriate resources, especially for teachers, and implementation strategies must be considered, allowing for both top-down as well as bottom-up developments. 3. For the most adequate implementation of a curriculum reform, there must be alignment of all the educational means with the reforming efforts. 4. Except in the case of curricular changes with very little scope, reforms must be conceived as long-term processes. 5. Curricular reforms are not in vitro processes and therefore inevitably contain a large burden of unpredictability and uncertainty. 6. In the scenario opened up by the COVID-19, all curricular implementation must include a factor, RRR, that involves at least 3 actions in connection to objectives: rethinking, reforming, and rescheduling. This factor, RRR, is most likely to be higher in countries or regions with lower socioeconomic, educational, and cultural development. Some issues need further attention. How to monitor new or reformed curricula. to identify models of continuous improvement in school mathematics curricula and their impact on the challenges and successes of reforms.